push me, and everything I did, it was like from the get-go, he was like, no, no, no. And if I asked a question, my answer was not correct. And
When we talk about, forget about, you can't place the blame on the teacher for work that isn't handed in.
I handed in work, and several times you harassed me and you told me I should drop the class. I should leave the class. You would ask me to step outside class, and you would tell me I should drop the class, and this class is not for me. And that was from the very beginning. And then on several occasions you told me you were going to give me an F no matter what I did. And I still gave the work anyways because I know my work is of quality, or else I would not have made it in college. Because you have to take tests, and you have to pass tests in order to get into any class. And you have to pass another class to get into this class.
I treated everyone in the class equally.
No, you did not. You treated me very biased. You treated me very biased. And like at one point in time, I'm like, okay, does he have something against African Americans? Like, what is the problem? Like, it's just, you treated me very biased to the point that I went to the chairman and spoke to the chairman from the second day of class because you were disrespecting me. You kicked me out of the class for my alarm going off where I normally would have been at work, and I changed my work schedule around to match my school schedule, which, of course, if I'm not going to school, then there's not going to be a job in the future because you have to get educated, fine. And then it's like you had several conversations with the class.
Can I ask you to please stop rambling?
It's not rambling because you disrespected me so many times. You've never once said sorry. It's coming to the end of the semester. You've never once said to me, Miss Edwards, I'm sorry for all the stuff that I've said to you that has been disrespectful, that has maybe made you go home and cry because it's been so disrespectful, or to put multiple F's on my papers like that. That's not rambling.
Now that you're finished, we haven't, so you're the only student in the class for whom I returned papers who would never bother to resubmit them, making corrective suggestions.
Have you remember telling me don't bother resubmitting it either? You tried to rip my paper. Yes, you have, Professor. Okay. You said to me don't bother resubmitting it, and you tried to rip my paper in the other class when I printed it out to give it to you. The stuff that you've done to me just been like so disrespectful on so many different levels. And you know, it's not just your crap. There's other teachers in facilities that do this stuff, and y'all get away with it. And then you go to the chairman, and they don't do nothing about it. They don't. Is acceptable.
Ruth, all I want to say to you is that the students in my class are entitled to the very same respect and the very same conditions that my other students have. Other students in the class have been handing in work that they submitted to me, work that I suggested needed correction.
In front of the class, I can ask the students, you said to me, and don't bother handing back in a revision. That's what you said to me in front of the class. And then you're denying it. And then I attempted to record you, and I asked you back again. When you threatened me, you told me you're going to fail me no matter what I do. I attempted to record you because I know you're going to deny these allegations, right? And I said to you, what did you say to me? And you said nothing. Have a good day.
Ruth?
That was the Wednesday.
Ruth, I'm going to say this one more time, and then I'm going to be leaving. If you're interested in taking the various pieces of work that were given to you and returning them, making the revisions, I will be glad to mark them, just as everybody else in the class has been doing.
There's not like everybody else. I have not been treated like everybody else, and I'm saying it again. I have not been treated like everybody else. You told me several times, don't bother giving back in my work. What kind of work is this? You told me you're going to fail me anyways, but you have not apologized. You're a man and I'm a female, and the stuff you said to me was very disrespectful. And that's it.
Ruth, the choice is yours. I'm not going to continue to stay here and argue with you, but you're not listening. I'm here right now giving you the opportunity to go home and to revise the materials and to hand them in. If you choose not to, you're welcome to. I taught the entire class, you included, how to do a research paper. The research paper which I just returned to you is anything but a research paper. We are not talking about whether you have the capacity to learn, we're not talking about whether your intelligence.
And then I even
There was
went
no
to read
question.
other people's paper to see if I actually was doing something wrong, not just the harassment that she was doing. I read other people's paper that you gave a higher grade than I received, and their papers were not better than mine.
Bruce, would you take a look at this?
It was not the same
Would you
quality,
take a look at
it
this?
was not that.
Bruce, would you take a look at what I have in front of me that has just been handed to me by Anna?
No, I won't.
Have a
I
look.
read several people's papers.
Go ahead. Minimum officers. So, you don't want me to even show you what it should look like?
I read several people's papers. That you gave higher grades
did
than
not
mine,
ask-
and the paper
I
was
did not
not
ask
of
you
higher
that.
quality of mine. So then I'd be like, okay, he's really sticking to what he's saying to me. Not only is he just saying this stuff and harassing me every chance he gets, but he's really sticking to this. Okay, fine.
Ruth, I want you to have a very nice day. I don't know what more to tell you. I want to show you what.
You should say sorry.
You want to get,
That's what you should say. Sorry.
Ruth, I'm sorry you don't want to learn.
Yeah, that makes you a big person. Instead of saying sorry for insulting you the entire semester.